Hello and welcome back to some more Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon. I am going to run one episode without nonsense just to compare how the frame rate looks, because I am curious about that. But we will just start nonsense right back up if there is no big difference, I think, because I suppose the music is nice. I think a lot of it is just stuff rotting in that one cavern due to the beastie down there. And thing is, we do have spare dwarves. I'm actually debating, that should be unforbidden. I'm actually debating going down there and just wrecking face with my dwarves. Because I could do that. I could go down there and make this a thing. Okay. This should be F5. Next one stays... well, the next one should be F6. Otherwise it's confusing. And the Magma Forge can be, of course, F8. That makes sense. And here, just bismuth. All of the glorious bismuth. I had ended, or rather saved the game and quit and taken a break since the previous episode for a couple of hours, and the game did crash when it was trying to save, but I think it managed to save itself successfully, so it's good. That isn't a problem. I approve of it not being a problem. Now as for here, I think we're gonna ditch these, actually. And I did ditch that anyway. Good. Yeah. Stuff growing in there as well. It's not exactly good, is it? What would we put there though as well? That's another important question, because we don't really have anything to put there. I'm tempted to kill the pets, like all of them, but at the same time, I don't necessarily see that much benefit to it. Okay, here we keep those. And you have what's just some yarn. I'm gonna unsuspend all of these, see if they manage to make that a thing. Down here, here is the place where all of the bad things are happening. Yep, it's gonna come and kill more things and cause more trouble. How dangerous is it? Trunk is mangled, blah blah blah. Hunger for warm blood. So it will just keep on killing things, no matter what. Well, that is just plain rude, I would say. We can use copper weapons actually for traps and the like. No, BE and magma glass furnace A, and it opens on top like that. Okay, we're gonna do it like this, and magma kiln again on top. There we go. We're gonna dig this out and make that a thing, and that will be glorious in its glory. Now here we need to dig that, and here we need to, of course, gather my bismuth, because bismuth is life. Bismuth is love. This will need to be the bar block stockpile. I have so many different kinds of stone, so actually running out of mudstone really wouldn't be much of a problem. And I could make a lot of, furniture of that kind very easily, including large amounts of doors, which might be a actually interesting lie-bearing item. In what way do you not have lie? But you... son of a... no life-bearing item. Okay, just make me a metric fuckton of it. Just fill all of the buckets with it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make a tiny stockpile here. Okay, disable that. It might be under food. Yes. Block all, allow lie here. And we're gonna... it might be placed in barrels. Ah, crap, I done fucked it up. Seeds and forbid lie. There, that might fix it, because if it is in barrels, then it's not in buckets, and that is a problem. You see? That contains water, that's fine. It just... yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. That could well be a thing of thinginess. Yep, warm stone. I know. Mind the bismuth anyway. Don't want anything from these guys, so you can go home. Not gonna take the cloth, because I want to be producing my own. That is of the derp, but we don't have any thread in theory, so we can start producing some of that. There we go. That might at long last work. So now we're gonna go back to 15 to 25, and now we know what the derp on that is. Now I actually know what the derp on that is, which means that, yeah, we'll actually leave this here, let them bring it out, but we can make tallow now, right? Yes, we can make soap from tallow. There we go. We resolved it. We will have soap for the industries. That is freaking great. That's the floodgate, the legendary one we have there. We do have a drowning chamber here, covered in blood, strangely enough, but I can't have everything. Gonna have a bit of blood, I'm afraid. We do have gold bars and other glorious things. I'm thinking that we want to start remaking these workshops out of gold. I think that these are done, so things being what they are, yeah, I want you to smooth these primary areas for now. And then we will look into more awesomer stuff. You're still cutting those up, which is great. I'm all for it, in fact. Okay, I'm gonna reconnect to the fort, of course. And these glass guys, I'm also gonna make them the pottery guys. Because if they're gonna be making glass, they will also be making pottery. And by that I mean they might be making pearl ash in order to make high quality. Well, higher quality glass, not high so much as higher. You have some skill at bone working. Okay, if we're gonna have a bone thing, I want bone bolts. I mean, it's time we did something with these. How are we on ammo? Have just a little bit of bronze and copper bolts. That's fine. We will start using these guys and turn all of it into bone bolts for now. And it will make for a good start for, you know, practice. It will add up to a lot of interesting things. I'm really starting to think I should go in there and kill that thing. Can you see how just slaughtering everything in there? It's horrible, and there's so much gold there. Speaking of gems, grab the gems. Rescue the gems! Can you think of the gems, please? So, we do have a squad up top. We will make a guard room here, I think. And then traps here leading in. That will make for an interesting setup, but a workable one. Who has mechanisms enabled? My masons, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that works. You have been practicing that. That again is great. I really starting to think I should open that up and just kill the thing. I mean, really, all that rotting stuff is screwing with things, I think. And I want to kill it so bad. I'm just not entirely convinced I should risk it, you know. But there are a lot of gems in there, and well, in order to keep things moving along, I might as well enable gem cutting on everything and keep the encrusting to the skilled guys for now. Yeah, in fact, I might ditch one of the Craftsdwarf's workshops and replace it with a gem guy eventually. Or alternatively, I could just keep cutting up all the mudstone in here and just clear this entire place out. Just get rid of every last bit of it. And that's an approach. And have a lot of bolts, but again, I'm thinking of setting up a squad. Okay, this is done, that's good. I want to set up the actual stuff here. Down here, we're gonna just make these out of stone, because we don't have anything better. If I can ask for platinum nuggets, though, I will ask for them and then remake these out of platinum, because platinum is magma safe and very shiny. And that's a good option for, you know, such efforts. I'm just gonna continue with the digging of that. Some smoothing and repairs on some things here will be, of course, necessary. But we can, one by one, start carrying things downstairs. Starting with the ones we will be working on first. So, what we'll be working on first? That is kind of an interesting question, isn't it? We could start with bismuth. How much bismuth do we actually have, though? I think we have like 60 bars. Can get maybe another 60 relatively easily of the stuff we've already dug. Then get another couple of 100 off of the stuff in the caverns if we open those up. Alternatively, there's the gold, which again is very useful. We just don't have it set up yet. Well, we want to start moving something down here, so why don't we start by enabling gold and bismuth? I think that is a decent start. Again, 5 wheelbarrows. That should do it. What are you doing? Ah, yes, you're forging the things I asked for, including the copper buckets. Good to know, good to know. Good to know. And at this point, we'll just ditch that. That's good. What do you hold? Seeds? Yeah, you can stay a separate thing. Meanwhile, we are getting some tallow, right? No, we're not making tallow soap yet. No, we're gonna cancel that, though. You're not making potash from lye. What we do want is some soap, so that the hospital can actually have a supply of, you guessed it, soap. For disinfections and the like. Our 5 or 6 smoothers, I think we had, what, 6? 5? 5. We had 5. are doing their jobs. That's well and good. Well and good. You have actually gotten some skill at furnace working, which is great. I approve of this. You have gotten really good at plant processing. Not the other one though, just you. You. Wow, you're actually a really good bone carver, but I think I need you more on this. To be honest, that was enabled for reasons that should be disabled at this point, because I do want my proper masons to keep working on things. So there. And I don't think I have quite enough picks for everyone. So, GMQ, copper, pick. 10 will tide us over for now. Let's not do any more than that. This requires architecture, but that should be relatively easy to do. That was you dragging a bucket, but that was you dragging it upstairs. For reasons. Okay, and at this level we have that. I mean, that has been done. That's good. I want door armor stand. There you go. That's what I want. And yep, they're just gonna process some of these bones we have stored up into something we can actually use. And then we might make some stuff from hoofs and the like. Make that a thing as well. A lot of the mudstone has been cleared by the gem guys, who will then encrust it into everything. Oh, come on. In what way do you not have... Okay, that was potash from lye. Wait, what? Potash from ash. Yes, you have lye in you, that's fine. You know, I will store it here. Block all. Permit. And no barrels. We're just gonna store all of it there. Every last bit of it. Now you are just holding metal bars for now. Wow, when I try to migrate my metal stocks downstairs, that will suck. You are bringing over bismuth, and gold. That is actually fine. I'm okay with that. Doesn't really hurt us in any conceivable way. Just adjust the mic a slight bit. There we go. And of course, any food supplies we work up are always glorious. Kitchen seeds. We do have a large storage of all the types of seeds that are actually necessary. That is great. Okay, you have plenty of the powders, which is why you're not milling anymore. That's great. In fact, eventually, we'll set a limit to the prepared meals, and we're gonna keep most of it in our food supply in types of plants that need to be milled first, right? And we'll just turn them into sugar and flour. Supplement it with a bit of fishing maybe and just cook it up as necessary. At some point we'll reach some sort of a decent equilibrium, I think. Wealth-wise, we are still not that great. We have only 1.4 mil, but that's because I haven't started using large amounts of the gold I have for great benefit. And admittedly, you could argue about it, but I think that I'm still not at quite that point where I'm ready for that, actually. Okay, you guys are busy making more charcoal. Okay. You have moved some buckets over. You're making potash from ash. Why? Because we're running low. Interesting. Interesting. That's a troll. Oh, that's a cute little troll. What are you doing out of the internet, little troll? You're not supposed to be here. Silly troll. The forgotten beast, though, is killing everything in there. Those poor bastards. Like, everything that shows up in there just dies a horrible death. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm impressed. I can respect this level of violence, but wow. Just carnage. Carnage everywhere. It's insane, no? Now, how big is... not very. Not that I really need the gold, I'm just curious. Don't worry about it, I'm just curious. Those are some gems. But that is adamantine. If I was gonna sploosh some water on there, that would be where, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I could set it up. I could really set it up and start, you know, dealing with this, just sort of solidifying the magma by splooshing water on it with a system of levers and the like. Yeah, I don't know. I could even set up a system where I could release the magma into hell, or Disneyland rather, and dump it on the heads of the clowns. Oh, I think I want to do that. I really think I want to do that. That and, you know, sploosh them with the ocean as well, possibly. Oh, I think I really want to do that now. That sounds like a wonderful idea, because fuck the clowns. Yeah, fuck the clowns. You're making all of the bolts. That's great. I think I might have a few too many fishermen. Actually, I mean, look at this. That's a nice supply of, you know, raw fish. But it does create more carrying and the like, and it's... I mean, it's a good backup skill for military dwarfs. And it's a good indicator for who's in the military, right? Well, you don't have it selected, because that's just stupid, but... You know, I think I will enable it on them, because I might actually create, like, shifts and the like for them. So that could be a thing, eventually. Actually, no. Yes, plant thread and cloth of any material. Maintain 40 to 80 units. Why are they not producing any? Apparently it's not a priority, but... Okay, so you don't have enough iron. Okay. So this will be a limonite stockpile. Wheelbarrows, 5. And this can be... economic marble, I think we had here. I think we had some marble somewhere. I said 5, not 0. Pretty sure we had marble down here, in fact. Yes, indeed. We do have some. Excellent. Perfect. So here we are. We have this stuff. This clearly needs a bit more digging. For, well, obvious reasons. This, I think, connects off of the map. So we can use this as a source of water for splooshing the lava. Or the magma, rather. Yeah. Huh, that's kind of awkward in the way it's set up. We would have to... yeah, that's kind of difficult. We would have to... oh, actually, here it's easy. Relatively so, anyway. So we could go there and just dig down and approach the adamantine that way at least. And that does present a certain amount of possibility and elegance even to the whole plan. And you're just making copper crap. Yeah, that's fine. Meanwhile, you may all maintain your limonite levels. There you go. Someone will come and use those eventually, and that needs masonry. Hopefully the masons will get to it eventually. We're gonna see, won't we? I mean, they really aren't working it very much, are they? They really... Okay, how much pearl ash did I ask for? 30. No wonder you're making potash. And why the frack are you making pearl ash? I mean, that should go to the guys here, because it's a... No, that's for pearl ash. Potash is here. Okay, that is theoretically your job. Admittedly, that is theoretically your job. Yeah, I can see how that works. We do have a lot of limonite here. It's very nice. That is not one of the ores we have a small supply of. That's one of the actual more common ones we have. Okay. And you're just fishing continuously. That's definitely a thing. Those people aren't doing much carrying though, which would fuck with our other efforts. And you're weaving that into cloth, which is again fine. We'll build up a supply. We will build up a supply, which is apparently not counting towards the limit. There's a lot of cloth, in fact, but it's not counting towards the limit. Cloth of any plant. God damn it. Alt W. Add limit. Cloth of any material. There we go. The first one needs to be removed. Capital X. Yes. 40 to 80. There we go. I think the timer... Did the timer go? Or am I derping? It did in fact go. Okay, then we are gonna cut the episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.